So you should have a notebook around with you.
This little baby.
Anything that makes you laugh, you write it down.
That's what I do. I write it down in a notebook.
Anything that makes you cry, you write it down.
If you don't write it down, if you don't have a pen and a book, it's lost forever.
Well, it's an old one, and it is write about what you know, I think. Write about maybe something exotic which other people won't know.
Don't be afraid to write shit. Don't be afraid to write shit.
You know, don't get it right, get it written.
Allow yourself the right to be really, really crap for the first draft, and know that all first drafts aren't brilliant.
And what you see on stage is polished and finished. And always remember that behind that there was a terrible first draft.
I would say write what you want to learn about. Some people say write what you know, but I really don't agree with that. I really feel as though in order for you to grow as a writer, you write about something that interests you. Learn from the world and explore, because there's just so many stories out there. Explore people. Write about a person that you've never met before.
Another really good tip is to have a reading of a play. Invite a few people along and sit and listen to what they've got to say after. Try not to defend what you've done or say anything, but just listen to what they say. And if they say, oh, well, actually, I got a bit bored at that point, then really take it on board and think, well, there must be a reason why they all got bored at that point.
Do not, if you're a political writer, settle for the conveying of information. That is the main way to kill your play. Because people will just be like, I'm either interested in this or I'm not, but I can get it from the paper.
I think the quickest way of boring the audience to death is to present to them the things they already believe.
Give the devil your best lines in the play. I mean, that's what I would say. You know, no one really cares about Othello. It's Iago. He's horrible, but he's got the juiciest parts.
For me personally, I would not just sit down at your computer and start writing and see where it goes, because I think what you might end up with is really great zingy zappy dialogue, but no story or no development, no turning points, no changes, no intrigue, no irony. So I think at least give yourself time to work on a story in your bed, in the bath, on the tube, wherever, and just working out possibilities for stories and a rough shape for your play.
The tip is, don't do it unless you have to do it. There are writers, believe me, and you may be one of these kind of writers, who simply wants to write to entertain. But having said that, for most of us, we're writers because we are desperate to achieve the impossible and write a good play about something we care very deeply about.